We would now like to introduce Ron McGuire from the American Heroes Tribute, who will unveil and explain our three servicemen banners that are here. What a great honor this is to have him, and what a great honor it is for what they have done for our residents of Wildomar. Will you welcome Ron McGuire?
And Dwight Eisenhower. They fought for our country and became heroes. They had long, full, productive lives and went on to achieve great things. They had one other thing in common. They all died of natural causes. Tonight, I'm going to ask you to remember three other names: Nathan Bouchard, Justin Hunt, and Daniel Parker. They too are heroes. On behalf of American Heroes Tribute, I want to thank the City Council of Wildomar for inviting us to participate in this historic event. And I commend them for honoring the three former Elsinore High School students that fought and died in the war on terrorism. Please note, this is not politics. It is about recognizing, honoring, and celebrating the lives of all the men and women whose lives are lost fighting the war on terrorism. To date, over 4,000 young men and women have died fighting in Iraq and Afghanistan, and American Heroes Tribute would like to honor all of them. Tonight we honor and celebrate three of them: Nathan Bouchard, Justin Hunt, and Daniel Parker. They voluntarily joined the military to serve their country. Tragically, they lost their lives in the line of duty. We also want to honor the parents of these fine young men. What we do is not nearly enough to take away the pain of losing a child, but it is our hope that this tribute tonight will bring some comfort to those parents of those three men. This event has special meaning to me for another reason. In 1944, at age 11, I attended Elsinore Naval and Military School, located on the west side of the lake. The abandoned main building still stands just south of Ortega Highway. The events of that year forever bind me to this community. I could never have imagined at that time, 64 years later, that I would be addressing citizens of this fine community. It was not so long ago that Nathan, Justin, and Daniel attended classes here. They participated in sports on this very field. They walked this campus with their friends, laughing and sharing stories like teenagers do. It was a wonderful time in their lives. Upon graduation, they had many choices. They could have chosen to remain home as civilians and taken a job or gone to college. They could have married and had children, but most significantly, they could have remained home safely to be with their family and friends, doing the things that young people enjoy. Who knows how much they might have achieved had they lived long, full lives. Instead, even knowing the risks, they chose to fight terrorists because they did not want another occurrence of 9/11. And they wanted to defend the values that they hold so dear. When they joined the military, each of them looked forward to coming home safely to live long, full lives. They and over 4,000 other young men and women answered the call and paid the ultimate price in Iraq and Afghanistan. One of the ways that we can honor them is to make every effort to be good citizens and neighbors. Throughout our history, there have been millions of Americans that were sent to defend all the things that this country was founded on and the values we cherish. Let's take a moment to acknowledge the sacrifices of those millions of men and women throughout our history that have given their lives to gain our democracy and our freedom. Those that died and the countless thousands of others, of the other men and women that returned home casualties of war, must never be forgotten. The great generation of World War II veterans are dying by the thousands each day. While we still can, let's acknowledge the terrible sacrifices so many made. We owe them and all veterans more than we can ever repay. Will all veterans please stand so we can thank you for your sacrifice and service to our country. There is another group of people that I want to acknowledge. This American Heroes Tribute presentation was made possible by the dedication of some very special folks. It was set in motion by Wes Lobo, who was deeply moved by the banners he saw at a previous American Heroes Tribute event. He contacted us about paying tribute to Justin, Nathan, and Daniel, and we were honored to be asked. Next, Wes made a presentation to the City Council, and they voted to approve this celebration and our participation. That was just the beginning of the tremendous effort required to make this presentation a success. They and other volunteers began raising money to pay for the production of these banners. That effort is still going on. Those and additional contributions will ensure that these banners, along with other heroes' banners, will be displayed for years in other cities throughout the country. Will the following people please stand so we can acknowledge your hard work? Wes Lobo.
Thanks.
Stand up, keep standing. Tracy Lobo.
No.
Bridget Moore. Joanna Durham. Where's Joanna? I don't see her. Okay, thank you. And Gina Castanon. Thank you all for your dedication, determination, and hard work. And thanks to all the other folks that have made donations so these banners can be unveiled tonight and beyond. When the parents of Justin, Nathan, and Daniel were notified that their child had been killed in action, it was the beginning of the worst nightmare a parent can have. The pain is so great, and you think it will never end. I want to read to you an article that appeared in the LA Times this past Memorial Day. It's a message that comes from the parents of Corporal Christopher Leon, a U.S. Marine who died in Iraq on June 20th, 2006. Hi, baby. Another difficult day to face without you here. I never thought that Memorial Day would be in memory of you, my dear, sweet, beautiful son. It's been 1 year, 11 months, and 5 days. So close to 2 years that I cannot bear the thought. We honor you by flying the flag every day, and we will place your American Heroes Tribute banner for all to see tomorrow. Of course, we will cry more tears and maybe find a smile or laugh as we remember your deep voice, great smile, joking sense of humor, and the love you showed to us. Our hearts are forever empty and broken without you. We miss you so much and love you more. All our love, Mom and Dad.